Hello everyone, this is Unit 4, Lesson 1. We actually started Lesson 1 last time. We discussed the food in general is a starting point. But we're going to focus today on a vocabulary practice. And so let's just see here. We got 4 pictures and 8 parts to answer 8 questions, 8 sentences actually. And there you go, box of words. So complete each sentence with correct words from the box. As you can see, there is junk food, fresh supply, calorie, junkyard, attractive, hamburgers, and soft drinks. Well, let me just try to remind you again of what was the method that we used according to what your book is actually requesting from you to learn on how to deal with new words. You usually start with working on separating the word into syllables. So let's say in terms of soft drinks, it's one word here, but you can actually separate it into maybe 3 parts, for example, or so on. And then you can think of parts of speech, whether it's a noun and a verb and so on. Soft drinks is actually a noun and it's plural at this point. Then you might want to look at the words around it or think of words that are similar to it, like softball. And there is also, let me see, there are similar words. Let me write it down for you. Words that have a similar syllable in it or something. And maybe with a drink you can have light drink, or maybe what you remember of drink on the menu of your restaurant. And if you think of like a fourth way of how to understand a new word, it's about look around it. Can you see any words that are gonna help you understand it? And that's what we're gonna get to. And there's Mr. Google, Mr. Dictionary, and so on. That's an additional way of today, which is very modern in comparison to the book you got. Anyway, let's just keep going here. I will just read it out for you quickly because that's what we usually do, and then we start filling out with our words. Number 1, the meal is very blank, it looks good. 2, blank, come in tins or bottles and usually have a lot of sugar. 3, is that date blank? Yes, I have just taken it from the tree. 4, we are going to have blank, French fries and tea for lunch. 5, we measure the energy in food in blank. Butter and oil give our bodies fats, rice, and sugar blank carbohydrates. 7, and chocolate and cake are kinds of blank. We find old broken cars in a blank. So there is an asterisk here. It says, remember, sentences begin with a capital letter. So it's probably they're trying to kind of tell you, pay attention while you put the word here, as of making it using a capital letter, even if it's not capitalized on the top in the box. So let's say number 1, the meal is it looks good. Actually, maybe there are 2 options if you want to think as a student term. Let me pretend to be a student now. Okay, okay, I might want to put fresh and might put attractive because both of them are adjectives. So that meal is very attractive, it looks good. That meal is very fresh, it looks good. Well, you cannot just say it's attractive and it looks good at the same time. So it's probably fresh, which is why it's good. But if it's good and attractive at the same time, well, it's just the same meaning. But the reason why I think it's good is that it looks fresh and so on. 2, come in tins or bottles and usually have a lot of sugar. Well, you can think of what comes in bottles. It's very easy. It's soft drinks. And number 3 is that date. Yes, I have just taken it from the tree. Probably want to think of is fresh. When I don't really agree on the first one being used as an attractive, you can just say something is good and attractive at the same time. I don't know, it just doesn't fit in my perspective, in the sense of the language, in a context. But let's just move on with it because our perspective is just to fill in the blanks here. We're going to have blank French fries and tea for lunch. Well, you have options: French fries, tea, and okay, with the French fries you get hamburgers usually. So you got an option here. And number 5, we measure the energy in food in, oh yeah, calorie. Everybody knows calories, whatever. Yeah, hopefully. Butter and oil give our bodies fats, rice, and sugar. It gives, so you want a verb. Actually, it's supply. And when it comes to number 7, chocolate and cake are kinds of we got only junkyard and junk food words. So it's actually junk food. We find old broken cars in, oh okay, the only one left, it's a junkyard, and you can't find a car in junk food. It's just the junkyard. Thank you for following up, and we'll just continue next time. Thank you.